As I pondered about my dream job, I had an epiphany. The theater company seemed thrilling because I loved the idea of being around celebrities and people I knew from television shows and movies I watched. Job Path helped me find such a job.
How you doing, Jimbo? Good, how are you? Good.
The people here could not be nicer. The perfect hours. 12 to 3:30, 5 days a week. It started out as a 2-hour job. Only 1 to 3. I get paid about $5.15 an hour. So, minus all the tax deductions and all that, it's about maybe $80 a week. At 1, I start phone duty. I love it. It's the best. I just love being a receptionist. I so love this task. This is my favorite task. In fact, I really want to be a receptionist when I grow up, but I feel like I could do reception all my life. Manhattan Theater Club? Sure, who shall I say is calling? Chip Lester. Worcester. Chip Lister. Okay, one moment, please. Chip Lister on the line? Please hold on one moment. Thank you. Yes, who is it? You're welcome. Bye-bye. Tony Spilensky. One moment, please. Tony Spilensky here for Ian? Okay. Ian will be right down. Yes?
I don't know if speak English.
Well, try to say what you...
O sea, no English, no speak English.
No. Habla un poquito español.
Ok. ¿A dónde puedo dejar el agua?
Agua al fin y poi derecha. A derecha.
Ok.
Sì.
Ok, thank you.
Grazie. Hi.
Looking for Dan Sullivan and Don Martowitz.
Oh, okay. Could I have your name, please?
Rob Moore. What's that?
It's down the hall to your right. No, down the hall to your right. Not that one, no. That's the ladies' room. It's Rob Morrow. Hi.
Someone noticed that you were going through Andy Hemingson's mailbox today.
I didn't snoop through his box.
Okay,
There was some
how
mail.
is
There was a
it?
mail addressed to him, and I figured it didn't seem private, and it was something I was curious about. It didn't seem like a private letter to him.
Okay.
I thought it would be okay to just look at it.
Anything in anybody's box directed towards anybody is private. And I can tell you that if people feel that you are infringing upon the office's privacy by looking in mailboxes, that's a serious issue. It's actually more serious than eating or a lot of the other things,
Right.
reading your magazine
Right.
at the table, which other
Right.
people have told me about.
Right.
If you are looking in someone's mailbox, that's a really serious issue.
I
Appropriate
came
behavior
to
is
ask
noticed.
you for a
and-
copy of that document.
Right, and that's something else we need to talk about. Because why do you think, first of all, you shouldn't have known that Andy had it in the first place because you shouldn't have been looking in his box. But the
Right.
fact that Andy did have it, what's Andy's responsibility here?
He's the director of development.
So he's a department head. So is it possible that he has something that none of the rest of us have?
No, but I was asking if I could maybe make a copy or something.
But he has access to it, and none of the rest of us do. And that's because he's the department director.
What I wanted to do was ask you to ask him for a copy,
Okay, but
which I know...
let me try this a different way. As an assistant director of a department, I don't have that document. So do you think it's appropriate for the afternoon staff assistant to have that document?
No, maybe not.
Maybe not. That's really what I'm trying to get at.
I didn't realize that.
Right.
I thought that...
At the time
and I wanted to
at which
ask you
that,
because I know that was the rule.
right,
Ask you before ask Andy.
It was right to ask me, and I appreciate that. But
same
at the
way I
time at
came
which
to
that
you.
is made public to the staff, you will certainly get a copy as well. But it's not public to the staff yet. It's not finished.
But I liked the unfinished version. I liked the version that it was.
Why?
Well, I liked the idea of knowing in advance what the dates were going to be for the next season. Okay, so that's that issue. Now, back to... I would like to work at finding ways to do non-MTC things at the desk and also the eating.
I'm still not comfortable with non-MTC things at the desk, specifically because if I walked into an office and a receptionist were reading 17 magazine, I would think, man, they don't take their job very seriously.
But what if I did it in a way that...
What happens when you try to hide things?
As long as I see it...
Can you just answer that question? Do you think it could be perceived as goofing off?
Not by somebody who knows me.
I find that very hard to believe.
I've given this a lot of thought.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
I think I can train myself to...
Is this a matter for discussion at this point?
I'm just telling you that...
Okay, but
No.
did I just give you my answer as your supervisor?
But I wanted to just talk about what you
We
said
don't
about...
read magazines at our desks. That's just not how MTC employees act.
Now, the
What time
non-MTC...
Nikki, what time is it?
It's 4:04.
Okay, do you think we can try to wrap up?
No. I wanted to also discuss what about the eating?
It's something that you're really fixated on. It's something maybe...
No.
It's something that keeps coming up a lot. I feel you've spent too much time and energy on this issue. I am really sick of talking about it. You know how I feel about it. I realize that every circumstance is different. My answer is always going to be the same. You're an
Okay.
adult.
In that case. All right. That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
Discussion over.
Okay. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay, great. I didn't get my jacket. So I have to get... MTC produced a show which everyone hated. And when subscribers called to cancel their tickets and they said they heard the show was bad, I told them I agreed with them. The show was awful. And that's what led to my getting fired as a receptionist.